There's a good stick by Ajari. Kept in by Darlene. Cousins looking for Thompson. Hall stepped up on him. Cousins, who has given Buffalo the lead. Tucked loose in front. Scores! Power play goal, his second of the game. Alex Tuck.
Hey, fool, you ready for another beating? You should have never came back.
You will be destroyed. Terminate. Destroy.
Music to my ears, folks. Music to my ears. Well, the boys come through in dramatic fashion after it looked very dim the way that game started. They're in it. We're still alive. But we had to win this one. I think we all know this was a must-win. Just the momentum of losing a game like this, and it looked bad, guys. When it was 2-0, we were not playing well. Why do we always have to walk in the mud before we decide to run? I don't get it, guys. I don't get it, but they woke up. I believe something spiritual happened to the team tonight where they realized everything they worked for is on the line tonight. Call me a spiritual outcast. I don't know. Call me what you want, but I just think something happened to them. Something woke them up, and I'll tell you what, 2 words, Alex Tuck tonight. Wow. He really made a difference coming back in that lineup. But, you know, the first, I don't know, 22 minutes of this game about? What was going on? Like, what were the Sabres doing? First 25 minutes. You know, but then they woke up. And when they woke up, it was too late for Toronto because the beast had woken up. They woke up the beast. I don't know what happened, what possessed them. I don't know. I don't care. I just care they won this game. So we're going to look at the numbers, talk about it. Whew. Okay. And tonight was one of those must-wins. We know it, folks. I mean, nobody else is playing in our playoff race today except us. We had to win this game. So we'll talk about that in a sec. Let's look at the numbers. All right, 29-28 shots on goal for the Sabres, who were being outshot, I believe, what it was at 16-3, right? So we outshot them the rest of the way, 16. We outshot them 16-3, so we outshot them 26-12 the rest of the way, right? Yeah, that's it. Face-offs, 34%. Sabres struggling on the face-offs again tonight. And it almost cost us. We were 1 for 3 in the power play. Probably the best power play goal they've scored in a long time, too. Very convincing power play goal. They were 0 for 1. We had 24 hits. The Leafs had 30. We had 10 blocks. The Leafs had 15. We had 10 giveaways. They had 14. Shots on goal. First period, 12-3 Toronto. Second period, 17-3 Sabres. All Buffalo. And especially after we were down, all Buffalo. I believe we outshot them 17-0 to close that period, right? And then 13-9 Toronto in the third. As you see, we just edged them by 1 shot, 29-28. Scoring. No goals in the first. And Matthews opens it early in the second at 1:11. And then, when they made it 2-0, it was at 4-minute mark, eh? Yeah, from that point on, we were awake. The Sabres were awake, really, but we had to fall behind 2-0, which I don't get. But anyway, Jack Quinn replies, 2-1, 5 minutes left in the second. Third period, Alex Tuck at 3:39 from Thompson and Power. Ties it up. Dylan Cousins gives us the lead right after Tage misses a breakaway. Tage has lost his touch, folks. I don't know if he's going to get 50 goals after all. He's just lost his touch. 3-2 Sabres, then Tuck on the power play makes it 4-2. And Tuck misses an empty netter, and Nylander gets a goal to pull Toronto within 1. And that was it for the Leafs right there. The Leafs did not deserve to come back and win this game. The better team won this game tonight. Sorry, Toronto fans. Too bad. You woke up the beast at least. I want to thank the Leafs fans. I don't know what they did or said or got, or maybe it was something they did to our bench. I don't care what they did. I want to thank the Toronto organization for waking up the Sabres, at least going now into this road trip. Because by us winning this game, we're awake. The Sabres are awake now, so we'll see. Let's look at the wild card. All right, there you see the Islanders holding that last spot, folks. And 76 points, and there's the Sabres at 71 with 2 games in hand. And that right now, my friends, is we win our next game. Look, we win this game in hand on Florida. We're right back to where we were all of a sudden. But I'm going to give you guys the out-of-town schedule now. We got to talk a little bit about the out-of-town schedule, then I'll talk about this game. But the out-of-town schedule is what's got me right now, so I want to talk about it. All right, tomorrow, Montreal at Pittsburgh. I don't really care about Pittsburgh no more, to be honest. Okay? But listen to this, guys. Washington's at New York Rangers. Detroit's at Nashville. Ottawa's at Edmonton. And the Islanders are at Los Angeles. This could be a very good night of hockey for us tomorrow night, guys. Then when the Sabres play, the day after, Wednesday, okay? Buffalo at Washington, as we know. Let's continue. Islanders at Anaheim. That's the only games that night. If the Islanders lose tomorrow, we're back to 3 games in hand and we're 5 points out. You think about that. We're not out. We really need the Kings to win tomorrow. We need some help, though. We need a bit of help, no doubt. And, and then the next day, this is the one that really stands out for me. Check this. The day after, okay? Thursday, right? Yeah, the 16th. Yeah, Thursday. Colorado at Ottawa. Colorado's rolling right now, folks. Ottawa's about to fall off the map, it looks like. Montreal at Florida. Everybody's going to say, oh, damn, Montreal. But Montreal haven't won in their last, 7 games? They're due. They're due. Pittsburgh at Rangers. And is that it? Yeah. Things can change by Thursday. We'll see. We'll see what happens, guys. Now, about this game. Guys, listen, heart and soul won this game. I'm not even going to start talking about Tuck and the amazing game he had. No, and Anderson with clutch saves when we needed to keep it close. I'm going to just talk about how it took guts for the Sabres to do what they did today, okay? This game looked done. When it was 2-0, we were not skating with them. We were not playing. We were being outshot 16-3. It looked bad. And the Sabres, the rest of the game, were the better team from that point on. Sports has a funny way of doing things like this, where all of a sudden, things change all of a sudden. The team wakes up. And I don't know what woke us up today. I don't care. I don't care. It could be 10 different things that happened all at once in their heads on the bench at the same time, where the stars lined up and everything just started clicking, because they looked great out there after. Finally, we seen the boys look amazing. All of a sudden they were skating, passing, they were confident. Everything just seemed to be clicking. And the Leafs, their fans can say what they want. They came out and played a hell of a strong game. And then all of a sudden, we just overtook it, and that was it. So this is an opportunity to get back into things, is all I'm saying. It's an opportunity. We have a visitor. And there she is, folks. She wore her little lucky jersey tonight. In the spirit of tequila. And there she is, saying, I had no doubt the boys were going to come back. Right, Rosie? The boys were going to come back in this one, eh? Yes, they were coming back. And down you go. And down you go. I'm just so happy, guys. I'm so relieved they won this game, because now I can watch the next 2 games and really have hope, Hope was dwindling for all of us. I know some of you have kind of written them off. I can't. It's just, we could be back in this by Thursday if everything goes right for us. Come on, you know, things could go right. So tomorrow I'll be watching all those games very closely, those out-of-town games. I'm going to be watching those tomorrow. And I'll try to get some videos up tomorrow, and maybe people will have an interest in watching some Sabres videos again. I don't know after this win. This is huge, guys. I know that it's our slim playoff chances. We kept them alive, but we kept them alive is all I cared tonight. It's just keeping it alive, because it looked bad when it was 2-0. It looked really bad, and the hell with Toronto. Really, the hell with it. You know, like, I don't care what them worrying about their second place finish and everything. I could care less. You know, we needed to win this game worse than them, and we did. And we took it, right. You know, the thing is, it's too bad Tampa Bay wasn't out there winning tonight, you know. What's their next game? Because this was a huge loss for the Maple Leafs blowing this game. It really was. Yeah, see, they have a game in hand still on Tampa. Yeah, you know, it can change, though. Things can change. Tampa Bay hasn't been playing good either down the stretch, so we shall see. You know, Tampa Bay need just to get rolling, and if they get rolling, as we know, guys, that's a team that's going to be hard to stop too. So I'm just really thrilled. We won this game, guys. I'm going to leave it there. I'm really just relieved. Just a relief tonight. A relief. You know, it's about time something like this happens for us. Something like this. This is long overdue. A moment like this for Sabres fans where at least we can rejoice, at least beating Toronto, regardless of how you guys are feeling about the playoff odds. I know most of you that are just happy they beat the Leafs. I get it, you know. But, yeah, it feels good to mess them up a bit no matter what, you know, and their chances. So it doesn't hurt. But at the same time, that Toronto team is a good team. They're good at home. How many? I'm willing to bet you in their losses this year, they didn't blow many 2-goal leads at home. I'm willing to bet it. Or were they 24-6 at home? 24-6-4, I believe it was. I can't believe they blew many 2-goal leads all year at home. So we'll see. You know, maybe they'll mention it. Maybe they won't. Maybe the Toronto media will bury it. Don't want to talk about it. They don't want to talk about losing to the Sabres. But I'm happy, proud of the boys. They came back when the season was on the line. They came back. So for me, that's a good sign. That's a good sign. I'm just taking that tonight. Season was on the line. The boys came through. I'll leave it there. All right, guys, you have a good night. Hope you enjoyed it, because I know I did. I was so excited when that final buzzer went off. I was so damn excited. So excited, so happy, so relieved, you know, that we're still alive. It just was a really good feeling, especially in Toronto. Don't think those fans didn't want to bury our season. They wanted to. They didn't get their way, so take that one to bed tonight. All right, guys, have a good night. I'll see you tomorrow.